stand down our troops if we can. We can't because there's Vikings back at home that we have to go deal with. Became a paragon of virtue. So let's let's see the realm prosper. Let's not go to war for a while. Let's let our vassals calm down. Bringing feudalism to Scandinavia. How much of our wealth in Devon is protected now? Actually, not as much as I would think. We do need to expand our fortifications a little bit. And we actually fought a war without going broke. And we converted this Welsh province, whose name I will never be able to pronounce. So I think we only have one more Demesne province that needs to be converted, and then we can just start focus on helping our vassals convert their provinces. Alright, now can we safely stand down? Yes. Stand down our boats. Can we expand the knights? Not quite. Alright. I love our freaking Celtic heavy cavalry. I love that. That's so Arthurian looking. And we're going to see the realm prosper for the next 5 years before we go to war with the Norsemen again. Threat level midnight. We're almost up to 50%. I think 50% is when defensive pacts that cross religious boundaries can start forming against us. Cool. Converting my subjects. Oh, we don't have a crown focus. That's kind of an important thing to have. Devon is still flourishing, or booming, I mean. We really want to get those extra 2 holding slots. Come on, guys. Physician wants permission to write a book. Go for it. Diffith prospers. Haven't looked at technology in a while. Let's see, we could buff our cavalry, which is always good. So we have really good cavalry. Trade practices, don't really care. Next level of tolerance would be nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the next level of tolerance. That'll let us pass the notable status of women. Restrictions on female power have been officially repealed. All career paths are open for prominent women. So women related to the ruler are allowed to hold the office of marshal. They still can't be commanders until we get to full. And also once we get to full, female rulers don't incur negative opinion modifiers. So that'll be awesome. Yeah, so the next level allows absolute cognatic succession, which we'll probably do. Female commanders and female rulers do not incur negative opinion modifiers. We're so progressive and egalitarian. Look at us. It also gives us minus 31% opinion penalty for different culture and religion. Not that that comes up very often, but... My physician came back from his stay at the hospital today. He explained in great detail about various conditions and ailments and the remedies which to use for them. He didn't understand half of it, but in short, he seems to have learned a great deal. Okay, so he wasn't writing a book. He just wanted money to go to the hospital and study, I guess. Yeah, I know. We made it easier for Vikings to friggin'... You know, we should probably keep the knights in Scandinavia to fight Viking stacks. Unfortunately, CK2 doesn't have the auto-hunt rebels stance like EU4 does. It would be nice if you could set a stack of retinues in CK2 to auto-hunt Vikings. That would be pretty helpful. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna keep these guys in Scandinavia for now. Almost 3,000 in number, the Knights of the Round. threats decaying. My errant subject, Morven, very Arthurian name, has been converted to the Aztec faith. So, the Viceroy of Alba wants his young boy to marry my half-sister, who is a brawny, just lesbian, who is very good fighter, actually. Don't know if he'll be able to keep up. Well, he's playful and willful. He could become a soldier. Yeah, that's fine. Go for it. Revoke Argyle. All these internal wars. I do not concern myself with them. Okay, you can convert as many subjects as you want, but if you could convert the province, that would be what would be actually helpful to me. Also, something I've been wanting to check for a while, but I keep forgetting. So, search realm. Both genders. Ruler, yes. Any religion. Not my culture. And then sort by rank. Because I noticed we're really having a hard time converting some of these last few Saxon provinces, which was one of the original goals of this run. So the Chief of Lincoln, he's of Nahua culture. He adopted the invader culture, which is kind of funny. So the Chief of Galloway is a Saxon. I probably did this myself. Chief of Clydesdale and the Chief of Argyle. So there's no one of rank Duke or above who is a Saxon. I'm suspecting there's lots of little mayors and stuff in these areas, and that's why those provinces are not culture converting. Alright, let's do not my culture group, because I don't mind if they're like Welsh or something. Norse, Nahua, Norse, Anglo-Saxon, Mayor of Edinburgh. There aren't that many Anglo-Saxons, so I'm not actually sure why these provinces are taking so long to convert. This guy's Breton. His vassals seem to be mostly Breton. And he's got decent stewardship, so I don't know why we have so many pockets of Anglo-Saxon still. Anyway. Let's just unpause the game and watch the realm prosper. And watch our vassals calm the hell down about having their levies raised for too long. Looks like the Mongols and the Aztecs had a war at some point because the Aztecs took some territory off of them. Achaia is seeming to form as a large independent Greek state, probably? Yeah, Greek Hindu. Pretty much the whole Byzantine world has been or is being converted to Hindu by the pressure from the hordes who adopted Hinduism. Middle East still under the Jalilids and the Abbasids. That hasn't changed for a long time, actually. Those two families have remained. Okay, so I'm marrying the relative of a hetman that I was apparently betrothed to. I hope she has good stats. Excellent. So I married a commoner, but she's a genius, so that's why. Now that I don't really need this rulership focus anymore, I'm probably going to change to... Don't necessarily need hunting at this point, because we're still pretty young here. Screw it, let's do hunting. Let's see if we can finally find the white stag, and then it'll prolong the reign of Domnarit the Just when it gets to be that time. Ah, my risking escapades. Oh, man. So there's now an alliance of lower-level rulers who want increased council power, but I'm not worried about it, honestly. It doesn't seem like... Is this guy my rival? Why the fuck does he hate me so much? Wants seat on the council. Liege is frail. Oh, that's part of why I'm taking an opinion penalty. Recently fired. Well, dude. I'd make you chief diviner, but you're not qualified. I can't give it to you because it's a religious title. Start spending some money. I think we were upgrading the hospital last time, or that was our plan anyway. Man, we are a rich country. We're a rich country, but we're getting to the point where everything is really damn expensive. Special minor titles. He's a coward, so no. Also, he's lunatic and has the Great Pox, so I don't care if you have 15 martial. I'm not putting you in charge of an army. Devon prospers. A large number of people from a religious minority has petitioned you for permission to settle in Devon. This would likely lead to increased tax revenues, but local religious authorities will disapprove. So, invite them in. I lose 500 gold and 200 piety, but I get minority settlement giving city tax plus 25. I mean, sure. That's kind of interesting. I've always said that, so this is probably, you know, Catholics or more likely Fraticelli Christians from somewhere in the countryside. Yeah, one of the things that I have long had on my wish list for Paradox games. Excellent. Shrewsbury has been converted. Is the representing cultural and religious minorities on the province level better, instead of just having every province have one dominant religion and one dominant culture. I think there should be more representation of minority groups within those, parameters. Legalism 5. Legalism 5. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there sooner or later. So I'm not sure if that gave us too much of a boost to income, but what I'm hoping is that there will be some interesting events that fire off of having that modifier in the province. Collected a tithe in Devon. Excellent. Gold for the Aztec gods. By the way, do I have any prisoners right now who are ransomable? He's going to stay in prison because he's a jerk and he's a vassal. I'll ransom him back, though. Dangerous factions. Yeah, as long as both of the viceroys are on my side, I'm not too worried about it. I can fight a bunch of little guys. Especially if some of them are in Scandinavia. Usurper Argyle, yeah. Where are the Vikings? If we grab like 2 counties worth of levies, we can probably crush them. And we slayed, oh no, one of our commanders was slain. Fighting the Vikings. Poor guy. Hopefully he died doing what he loved. Killing Vikings. Killing Germanic invaders. What every good Arthurian vassal should want to die doing. Irish Civil War to increase council power. So apparently they're wanting a voice in government in Ireland. He wants Gwent. Nope. Not happening. This could go either way, actually. Yeah, it looks like the Viceroy is going to prevail, even without my help. But look, in true Norse fashion, during a civil war, they're coming to raid the coasts. The King of Norway has arrived to raid us. The king of the 2-province minor state of Norway. Oh, 3 province. I'm sorry. He has 1 province in the South Baltic there. Who is this? My courtier? Why do I care? Dangerous factions. Doesn't look that dangerous to me. Was that... Oh, was it my regent that died? Yeah, that's why I was supposed to care, because my regent died. The leader of the Irish Revolt. Watch me make him... Watch me make him the regent and just piss off Kenmanok here. So we need someone with high diplomacy and decent stewardship. Let's see, the Chief of Dahl, he's Breton, he's the correct religion, he's ambitious though, so we don't want that. Breton, my religion, arbitrary, and iffy. Ambitious, no. Ambitious, no. Envious, zealous. Envious is a little bit bad, but he's also 66 and honest, so we'll probably replace him. Oh, he hates me too. Yeah, maybe not the best choice. Yeah, he's envious and he hates me, so he's probably going to try to plot against me now so he can become the regent. He wouldn't be the regent, though, because my heir is 39, so it's not going to do much, dude. Freaking Vikings. Always Viking around. Getting Vike all over everything. Acting like they own the place. Really, dude? Really, dude? Troublesome peasants. And they got on the boats and got away. The story of the early Middle Ages. We tried to chase down the Vikings, but then they got on their boats and got away. Monophysite faith triumphant. Don't really care. Where exactly are these Miaphysites and Monophysites that are currently... Okay, just in like the Horn of Africa. They're fighting for dominance. Ragnfrid has become a thrifty clerk. Don't really care unless she's worth ransom money. The peasants of Cornwall are far apart. Yep, let's build some roads. Sounds good. Rubber stamp that shit. Okay, so we're going to have another civil war for council power. I will not be blackmailed. Raise the levies. My viceroys are on my side, so I'm not really worried about it. So the tricky part here is going to be unifying our levies in Scandinavia to fight the rebels in Scandinavia. I think we're going to send them up to the mountains. Oh, never mind. I've got the knights over here. They'll be fine. Welsh troops, I want you to unite in the hills here. Gather for the muster. You guys over in the countryside, focus on sieging down Kent. Getting a little more technical here. Getting a little more technical. You guys should be able to win that battle. Let's go ahead, let's do speed 4. Large bands of rebels are flocking to the faithless in Wiltshire. Okay. Battle of the tribe of Viken. Excellent. Let's see if we can chase down the rebels in Dahl. Excellent. Alright, so who is the primary revolter over on this side of the continent? I think it's just chieftains. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much just chieftains. So we'll just start on the coast where the supply limit is high and try to siege them down systematically. Meanwhile, yeah, all of you guys meet for the muster. Alright, they're going to attack this stack, so we want to make sure they're well-read, or well-led. Riok I'll keep off the battlefield because he's actually a fairly decent heir. Does Infirm... Decreases his martial, but even Infirm, he's better than the next best guy on the list. We'll do this guy, and we'll do... Oh, he's a direct leader. He should be leading the center. So Brethok, Turbert, and Cornwall. Alright. You will have to defend against the rebels in the foothills of Wales. Kimra, I should say. Not going to use any Saxon exonyms here. After I had made another courtier cry, the third one in a short week, I felt a bit embarrassed. Is this really who I am, a cruel man who likes to hurt people? Nah. I like to hurt rebels. Hurting rebels is fun.